nice place. It was a tall concrete building that occasionally oozed a sinister blue light and never had the same number of floors as before. There were hardly any windows and they often changed position. It was almost as if the entire building rearranged itself when no one was looking. A playful child intent on making adults doubt their sanity. The whole asylum was built for one purpose: giving the treatment. The treatment was a brilliantly clever idea, so well thought out and so well planned that nothing could ever go wrong. Of course, similar people had claimed the Titanic was the unsinkable ship. In principle, it was perfect. You'd have a bad dream, the horrifying type that harasses you night after night, and simply sell it to the asylum. Your dream is gone, never to return, and you get paid for it. Perfect, right? Or that was the idea. In reality, people began selling good dreams, as those are worth far more, for a little extra cash. Or they began scoffing cheese before they went to bed, hoping for a nightmare they could part with. Of course, an idea so perfect and wonderful simply had to go wrong at some point. People who sold their dreams began getting side effects, ones they hadn't been warned about, ones that made their thoughts dangerous and terrifying. Soon the asylums began taking dreams you didn't want to sell. Your family holiday at the beach, or when you learned to ride a bike. The asylum became its own person, a building that suddenly didn't need staff or machines to operate it. Then it was just taking dreams, it was taking memories too. People left the building with a wad of cash and no idea who they were or how they came to be there. Plan was to knock the building down, pave over the foundations. But somehow the planning always got delayed, until suddenly it was as if the planning was never there to begin with. The building remained oozing its new blue light. As time went on, it became part of the landscape, just another building in the background. Occasionally, mothers used to scare it with their children. If you don't behave, the dream asylum will reopen and gobble you up. People soon forgot about the horrors of the asylum caused. It was easier than remembering.
Two young brothers were at the home alone in the apartment whilst their parents visited the neighbours next door. "Be good, boys," the parents said. To keep themselves occupied, the boys decided to play a game of hide and seek. The older boy turned his head to the wall and began to count. 1, 2, 3. He could hear his little brother's feet as scampered about looking for a place to hide. "Ready now, here I come!" cried the older brother, and off he went looking for his brother. He looked in all the unusual places: behind the sofa, in the bathroom, behind the shower curtains, behind the curtains, in every room, and under all the beds. But he couldn't find him. The apartment was so early silent. Right then he heard a scrumping sound coming from the wardrobe. The boy was sure he overlooked there, yet he went anyway and called out, "Come out, I found you!" However, there was only silence. Again he called for his brother to come out, but again, nothing. Opening the door, the boy tried to peer behind the walls of the dresses and coats hanging there. He bent down and but he did not see any feet standing there. He began began to rise up and put his hand out into the mass of the clothing to feel for his little brother, when a small white icy cold hand came out and grabbed his wrist and tried to pull it into the closet. As he desperately tried to pull himself free, he heard a noise behind him. Looking over his shoulder, he could see his brother behind him. "You couldn't find me, could you?" asked the boy innocently. The older brother screamed in fright and desperately tried to free himself from the grip of the hand. Although at the while being pulled into the wardrobe, the younger brother grabbed at him and together they finally pulled free. Screaming at the top of their lungs, they both ran out at full speed in the apartment. Nobody knows what happened if the hand had managed to pull them in. Did you?
Two young brothers were at school alone in the apartment whilst their parents visited their neighbours next door. "Be a good boys," their parents said. To keep them occupied, the boys decided to play a game of hide and seek. The older boy turned his head to the wall and began to count. He could hear his little brother's feet as they scampered about looking for a place to hide. "Ready or not, here I come!" cried the older brother, and off he went looking for his brother. He looked in all the usual places: behind the sofa, in the bathroom, behind the shower curtain, behind the curtains, in every room, and under all the beds, but he couldn't find him. The apartment was
eerily.
Then he heard a scrapping sound coming from the wardrobe. The boy was sure he already looked there, yet he went out anyway and called out, "Come out, I found you." However, there was only silence. Again, he called for his brother to come out, but again, nothing. Opened the door. The boy tried to peer behind the wall of dress and coats hanging there. He bent down, but he did not see any feet standing there. He began to rise up and put his hand out in the mass of clothing to feel for his little brother, when a small white icy cold hand came out, grabbed his wrist, and tried to pull him into the closet.
As he desperately tried to pull himself free, he heard a noise behind him. Looking over his shoulder, he could see his brother behind him. "Couldn't you find me?" asked the boy innocently.
The older brother screamed in fright and desperately tries to free himself from the grip of the hand, all the while being pulled into the wardrobe. The younger brother grabbed at him, and together they finally pulled free. Screaming at the top of their lungs, they both ran at full speed from the apartment. Nobody knows what would have happened if the hand had managed to pull him in.
A girl in her teens babysat for a wealthy family in their stately home. The wealthy family had a very large house with many rooms. It was filled with lots of artifacts and old ornaments from all over the world. Venetian masks adored in gold, huge vases from Gambia the size of a grown man, trinkets and bric-a-brac from all four corners of the globe. As the parents were leaving to go, the father, with a knowing look in his eye, told the girl that once she put the kids down, she must go to the basement, watch TV there, and not go wandering around the house. Once the kids were asleep, the tired babysitter retired to the basement room to watch TV. However, she could not concentrate on her show because In the corner of the room was a life-size clown statue grinning at her. Across its mold yellow teeth, thick cobwebs were a fine yet eerie tapestry. Disturbed by the jester's freakish grin, she finally decided to drape a blanket statue's oversized feet sticking out from under the blanket. She decided to call the father and ask his permission to watch TV in the other room. Because she was so disturbed by the giant clown statue in the dingy basement room. Listen very carefully, whispered the man to the girl. Our children have been complaining about a clown that lurks in their room in the middle of the night. We just thought it was nightmares. We don't own a clown statue. You need to get the kids and get out of the house now. I'll call the police. The girl threw the phone to the floor. Turning around, she gazed towards where the clown stood. Right there was nothing but a tattered blanket on the floor. All that could be heard was the tick-tick-ticking of footsteps clambering down the basement stairs.
Cold when I get Mr. Siller awoken on the grassy veggie, confused but by a silence from the enveloped him. Depressed, tiring to find out how he had got there, he approached a woman and asked her for some help, only for her to scream loudly at the mere sight of him and ran away in fear. Anxiously, astonishingly at her his response, Mr. Siller continued on his way and tried to flag down
several
passing cars only for them all to speed up as soon as they saw him. He eventually called a taxi company, and when they arrived, they looked at him and they too sped away.
The man went back to the same phone booth, called his wife, wanted to know what on earth was going on, and why people seemed to be afraid of him. Ring, 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 ring. The shrill ringing seemed endless, but deathly quiet on early country roads. Finally, the man answered the phone in the voice he didn't recognize.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Siller isn't available at the moment. She's at her husband's funeral. He died in a car accident. Beware by the strange reply, Mr.
Sullivan
refused for the biting cold in a public bathroom.
He looked in the mirror and found his face bloodied and bruised, his skin a mess and his bones broken. His skin was pale and his side was bloody. He realized why everyone was so reluctant to stop for him. He was dead. He was a ghost.